Okay, guys, so welcome to today's video. Now, what you're probably thinking is, Cam, what the hell are you doing with a WrestleMania 33 predictions on the Mr. FIFA Cam channel? I mean, it says FIFA in the name. What's that all about? Well, I am putting this on the channel. It's not going to be a massively regular thing. If you really want to see the pay-per-views, I can put it on this channel as well. But I do have a channel dedicated to WWE where I do Raw reviews, previews, SmackDown reviews, previews, pay-per-view predictions, previews, and other wrestling videos as well. So if you're into wrestling, if you're into WWE, make sure you go check it out. Link will be in the description. This video will be on that channel as well. But also, it will, of course, be on this channel as a little bit of a one-off. It is WrestleMania 33 today. And if you are excited, make sure you drop a like on the video. Follow me on Twitter, if you can, because I will be tweeting throughout the show. It depends. Sometimes I tweet a lot, other times I don't. It just depends. Sometimes I like... If I tweet too much, I end up not watching the show as well as I probably should. And I lose sort of concentration and I end up getting to the end of the match. And I'm like, shit. The only way I know this is a good match is if I'm on Twitter, because I keep... So, it depends, really. If it's a match I don't really care about, I'll probably be on Twitter a lot. But I'll be tweeting throughout the show. Certainly on WrestleMania, there's a lot of breaks, so I'll be tweeting through there. But let's get into the video then, and let's start predicting. Now, it's the 2nd of April, 2017 is the day wrestling fans have been waiting for a whole entire year. It is the day that is our day. It is WrestleMania Day. Today marks the day of WrestleMania 33. 32 WrestleManias have gone in the past. Today marks the 33rd. And it could be a great show. And the thing about WrestleMania is, even if it's a bad show, even if it's the worst show, not the greatest pay-per-view of the year, there's still moments that you'll never forget. You know, my first WrestleMania that I watched, I've gone back and watched basically most of the WrestleManias now, but my first WrestleMania was WrestleMania 26, and it's still my favourite WrestleMania. Absolutely loved it. John Cena Batista match. Undertaker and Shawn Michaels made me a wrestling fan for life. I saw Shawn Michaels compete in one match at the time. So obviously I've gone back and watched matches, and it made me the biggest Shawn Michaels fan ever. That was wrestling. That was art. That is why I love it. And that is why, until the day my heart stops beating, I will forever be a wrestling fan. There is nothing else in the world that can make you feel the range of emotions that WWE does. It's a family. It's a constant. It is single-handedly one of the best and most significant things in my life. And as much as sometimes it's shit, deep down I love it. WWE is a family. WWE is more than just a sports entertainment product. It is a way of life. Wrestling is a way of life. And this is WrestleMania. Apologies, let's just get this started. Apologies about WrestleMania week basically going to tits. Look, I was in a bad mood for the past couple of days. Chelsea yesterday did not help. The stupid bastards lost. Oh God, it was so frustrating, folks. We played so well. So many goddamn shots. Played fantastic football. Things just didn't go. It just wasn't our game. We're still 7 points clear. We've got 3rd place who we're playing on Wednesday. If we lose that, we could be 4 points. And our season could be falling apart. And we could be becoming the biggest bottle jobs since Liverpool won the league. Actually, I think it would be even worse than that. I would say since Liverpool won the league. They have never won the Premier League. But fingers crossed we get a good result on Wednesday. The players going to want to fight back. And yeah, I'm still confident we're going to win the league. I'm still trying to be positive. But yeah, I'm not as positive as perhaps what I was. But anyway, that's enough of the football talk. But that's kind of why I was in such a bad mood. And I didn't want to be a Debbie Downer. I knew the videos would be shit. And there's nothing I can't stand more than just putting videos out there for the sake of it. Because they're always shit videos. And I thought I'd wait. Now this video, I probably should have said this at the start. And I'll have to put this bit at the start. So if this is the video on Mr. WWE Cam channel where a lot of you will be watching it, it won't be at the start, and I'll probably cut this bit out. But if it's on the Mr. FIFA Cam channel, you'll see this bit, so bear with me. Okay, before we get into the predictions, if you did miss the massive podcast, you want to go and watch that, I appreciate WWE Tribute's comment, massive long comment. I appreciate the fact that you watched the whole video, very, very long video. Very much do appreciate that, and very much enjoyed reading your comment, as did Harry and Lyle as well. So I appreciate that and appreciate the support as always. But if you don't want to go check that out and you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's kind of a light-hearted way we preview, predict. Now, I did predict in that video, and if I'm honest with you, I can't remember what the hell I predicted. So, in other words, I will more than likely change my prediction, so don't shout at me if I did. But yeah, it should be a decent show. It should be, hopefully, I'm going to be getting as many predictions right as well. And I know that I will be sending a message to a couple of my mates with their predictions. I know KWE will be predicting. I know a couple of you will be on Snapchat predicting. It'll be interesting to see who gets the most predictions right. Now, you guys can look at the odds and bet in and probably spoil it, and that's fine. But I never do that, so I'm not going to be doing that this year because I just feel like it spoils the show. This is just what I think is going to happen. I personally don't think I'm going to get it right, and sometimes betting's wrong. Although last year at this sort of time, betting was right. I put a lot of money and lost a lot of money last year at WrestleMania. Guess what? This year, betting nothing. So yeah, let's get into WrestleMania 33. Let's get into the predictions. I'm going to split the video up as I always do. I don't want to go too long. But at the same time, I realise this will probably be a relatively long video, maybe an hour long, because it's WrestleMania, so I do apologise. I don't know. Speed it up, watch it at times 1.5. I do try and talk quite quickly anyway, but maybe 1.5 is doable, maybe 1.25 is doable. We'll save you a few minutes, but anyway, let's get right into it then, and let's get into the first match of the show, which, of course, we're going to start with Neville versus Austin Aries for the Cruiserweight Championship. So, Neville versus Austin Aries for the Cruiserweight Championship at WrestleMania. It's on the pre-show. A lot of people are not happy with that. I'm disappointed in some respects because this match would have been fantastic. The fact it's on the pre-show suggests to me that probably Neville will retain. My prediction is officially Neville to retain, the title at WrestleMania. Austin Aries, he'll win it at some point. I don't think it's yet. Neville's reign's been fantastic. I don't want it to end. Austin Aries, he's a fantastic acquisition to the roster. They're going to pull on a great match. I hope he's given time on the pre-show. I mean, it's a 2-hour pre-show, so it should be given time. And can I just say, the set for WrestleMania 33 is absolutely unbelievable. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but just looking at the set got me pumped for WrestleMania. I mean, it is just perfection. It is absolutely beautiful. And there's one thing WWE always seem to do, and that's do a good set. Although I've been disappointed with the stage and the set for the past sort of couple of years. I think it's been pretty crap. Even WrestleMania 30s was pretty crap. The last really good set, I think, was WrestleMania 29. WrestleMania 28s was decent. 27s, actually can't remember. It was kind of bad. 26s, yeah, that was okay. The set's usually good, but this is unbelievable. I mean, honestly, what a set. WrestleMania 31 set was actually, well, there wasn't really much to it, but I tell you what, the main event was like Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. I tell you, when Seth Rollins came out, the fact that it had all of a sudden gone dark, because it was light for most of the show, which is a bad thing, but the fact that it had all of a sudden gone dark, holy crap, what a moment. But anyway, I don't know, I'm going completely off topic. Neville's going to win this. Austin Aries will win it at some point. How quickly and where that is, I don't know. Maybe the next pay-per-view, maybe the next Raw pay-per-view after that. Where's the Cruiserweight division going? I really don't know. I hope it's... ow, I've got a bruise on my finger. I don't quite know how that happened. Hopefully it's going to improve post-WrestleMania. We'll have to wait and see. But this is a match I could watch 100 times. I probably won't get bored of it. Neville, Austin Aries at WrestleMania. Grandest stage of them all. Neville to retain. Probably cheating. But I think it'll be a very, very good match. At least I hope it will be a very, very good match. So yeah, my prediction for Neville versus Austin Aries. Very quick prediction. But it's going to be Adrian Neville. Oh, sorry, Neville. He's not called Adrian anymore. That's NXT. Get over yourself, Cameron. By the way, Hall of Fame ceremony. I actually think it is the best Hall of Fame ceremony we've seen. Absolutely every speech was fantastic. Loved it all. My favourite speech... That's the police coming to arrest me. Oh, shit. Knew a shitbird with that fucking house. The best speech... Teddy Long. I like that. Teddy Long's was up there. Short, sweet, liked it. DDP, I loved his speech. But I think I'd have to go with Kurt Angle's speech. I mean, there wasn't a bad speech. Nothing outstayed its welcome. The only one I didn't... I mean, I suppose the tag team... the Rock and Roll Express. Theirs was probably the worst speech. But when I say the worst, it was still a very good speech and entertaining. Great show. 3 hours and 40 minutes long. It didn't feel that long, although I did watch it in kind of bits and drabs. But yeah, what a Hall of Fame. Anyway, let's go on to the next match, which is the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial. So let's just run through the 30 participants announced. Now, the fact is 30 probably means there won't be any surprises. And then you never know, who knows. But I'm going to run through and say whether I think that they have any chance. So we'll go no, maybe, yes. And obviously I'll do one yes. Mojo, no. Apollo Crews, no. Big Show, maybe. Kurt Hawkins, no. Braun Strowman, yes. Goldust, no. R-Truth, no. Primo, no. Epico, no. Curtis Axel, no. Bo Dallas, no. Jinder Mahal, no. Sami Zayn, maybe. Fandango, no. Tyler Breeze, no. Ziggler, maybe. Rhino, no. Heath Slater, no. Jason Jordan, no. Chad Gable, no. Jimmy Uso, no. Jey Uso, no. Mark Henry, no. Who the fuck? Tyann Bing, who is that? Can someone... I might be being really retarded here. Killian Dane. What are they? Who are these people? I'm terrible. This is bad, isn't it? Oh, God. This shows how much I don't watch NXT. They're obviously NXT people. And they're Chinese. I'm not saying that because their name. Oh, well, one of them's Chinese. Actually, Killian Dane might not be. I really don't watch NXT anymore. So I don't know who these are. People are going to actually laugh at me. I know they are. And take the piss. And I don't really even fucking give a shit at this point. So a couple of NXT, no and no. They're not going to win. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. It's not going to be a Baron Corbin thing here. But yeah, so for me, the winner is Braun Strowman. I think this match is for Braun Strowman to absolutely dominate. Who does he eliminate last? For me, the Big Show. I think he eliminates Big Show last. That said, could Sami Zayn win? Yes. Could Big Show win? Yes. He said his run in WWE, his career is coming to an end, and that's wherever he's at. Because I like the Big Show, although I've hated the Big Show in the past. I mean, the Big Show's probably hated himself in the past because he's fucking changed so much. But anyway, you know, this is just a way of getting loads of people on the card, and I don't mind that at all. Probably be a decent battle royal. I think the prestige of this is kind of meh. Like, I want to say yes, it's a big prestige, but at the same time, it's kind of not. Baron Corbin done very, very well after winning last year. So if we're going on last year, this is a big match, and whoever wins this, it would suggest that they're going to have a big year. Strowman, for me, needs to get the win. I want him to get a big win at WrestleMania. It won't be a massive WrestleMania moment. It's on a pre-show. Next year, he'll be in a marquee match, mark my words. And he'll main event a Raw pay-per-view show by the end of the year. It's absolutely a guarantee. Unless he gets injured or I don't know, dies, then he'll be main eventing the show. But, yeah, for me, Big Show, Zayn, Strowman, Ziggler are the last four. Strowman eliminates Big Show to win the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial, and the first big guy since Big Show that they've booked fantastically will win the trophy and march on and have one of the best years of one of the best. Shit, I was trying to say be up there for Superstar of the Year. I should have just said that. It's much easier. I think he'll be up there for Superstar of the Year. They didn't do the Slammies this year. I mean, what the hell? Anyway, let's move on. So we didn't get a match of the year. We didn't even get a bloody Superstar of the Year. Who is the Superstar of the Year for 2016? Nobody knows. Well, everyone knows. It was AJ Styles. Perhaps that's not why they did it, because it's so fucking obvious. Anyway, moving on. Let's go on to the next match, which is going to be the Tag Team Triple Threat match. I said it's going to be the triple threat thing. It's not. It's going to be a six-pack challenge. So there's a lot of people saying there might be another surprise in this. I think it's a six-pack challenge. I think that's it. So we've got Alexa Bliss, who's a champ, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Mickie James, Carmella, Naomi. For me, it's pretty much set in stone that Naomi gets a WrestleMania moment in Orlando, Florida. It kind of all seems too obvious. And I know some people say don't always go for the obvious, but I do think in this case the obvious is probably going to prevail. And I don't have a problem with that at all. It's in her hometown, home place, her home state, Orlando, Florida. And I think she'll win. And I think she kind of deserves it. Obviously, injury stopped her from her first run. But I think she's great. I really do like Naomi. And her catchphrase is shit, but yeah, this is not an elimination chamber match. Who's she going to pin? Probably Carmella. And we could see some sort of... I just don't know what to think about this match. Would it be good? Probably not. I think it'll be a clusterfuck. But they could surprise me. The women stole the show last year. Becky Lynch was one of them. So maybe they can steal the show this year. I'm not getting too hopeful. I think this will be a relatively quick match, if I'm honest with you. There's so many matches on the card. There's 10 matches. It is probably a 5-hour show. So what does that work out? 60 times 5 is... 60 times 5 is 300 minutes. Obviously. I don't know why I had to fucking work that out so quickly. So slowly even. So that basically means 30 minutes a match with entrances. It's not great. It's not a lot of time, actually, when you think about it, especially when you got the Flow Rider concert that I'm sure we're all really excited about. We're not. You've obviously also got the Hall of Fame thing. Stephanie will probably have a couple of backstage pointless segments. So yeah, lots to look forward to, folks. Lots to look forward to. But anyway, so yeah, I think this will get like 12 minutes, and I think Naomi will win. I'm pretty confident on so far that I've nailed every prediction. I'm almost 100%. But there we go. So for me, Naomi wins in a kind of bit of a clusterfuck, lots of botches, but it'll probably be an alright match. And then it'll be interesting to see what happens to the women's division on SmackDown post WrestleMania. Who challenges Naomi? Probably Alexa Bliss for the obvious rematch. And then the match I really, really goddamn want to see, Mickie James versus Naomi. So we'll have to wait and see. I also want to see a proper feud between Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. But then the question is, what happens with Becky Lynch? And I haven't really worked that one out yet. And Natalya as well. Natalya, great speech at the Hall of Fame. Oh, I was about to say yesterday, but it's the day before. Jesus Christ, this weekend has flown by. I meant to say flown, but I fucked it up. Anyway, let's move on to the next match. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. No, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson. I don't even know what their names are anymore. They're not the club. What are they called? Can someone help me down in the comments? I really don't know what they're called. Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Enzo Amore, Big Cass, Cesaro. There's too many names. It's a triple threat ladder match for the tag team chat. Let's get on to it. The club better win this goddamn match, but let me tell you one thing. They ain't going to win it. It's going to be SAWFT. Enzo Amore and Big Cass are going to win it. No one's going to like it. And it's going to be a load of shit. Not the match. The match will be good because there's ladders. If there weren't ladders, I, honest to God, couldn't give a fuck about this match. But the fact there's ladders, I'm kind of remotely looking forward to it. Do the Hardys turn up? I think they'll leave it to the post WrestleMania Raw. What do we call that now? Post... That didn't sound right. Obviously, I know what it's called. I just don't... My mind's gone blank. But anyway, post-Raw WrestleMania. Is that what we seriously call it? Raw after WrestleMania. I'm such a dick. Of course, that's what a fucking idiot I am. But anyway, I think they'll leave that for that. Hopefully, the club then wins. We get the club versus the Hardys. I know a lot of people want the Hardys going on SmackDown. They feel like a SmackDown tag team. I know that sounds stupid, but SmackDown has a kind of dark side to it. The Undertaker. Bray Wyatt. You know, over the years, Kane, the dark side's always been on the on SmackDown. And the Hardys, a bit dark, a bit mysterious, a bit mad, a bit out there. You know, I want the SmackDown to be the punk show. You know, the cool people, AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, not Dean Ambrose, but you know what I mean? I just want it to be that kind of... Yeah, I don't know what I'm going on about. But anyway, I think they're coming to Raw because it's the flagship show. And Vince ain't going to fucking give them the Hardys. It's mad though, isn't it? Because it is Vince's show. He does own SmackDown. It's like, you know, back in the day when he fired Heyman because Heyman was doing such a good job on SmackDown. It's actually better than Raw. And it was, I think it was getting better ratings. It was just like, it was the show. And Vince fired Paul Heyman for making his show the best show. I mean, it doesn't... Vince confuses me sometimes. He really does. He's a confusing man. But we probably get on because I'm confusing too. But who do I think is going to win? Like I said, Enzo Amore, Big Cass. Want Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson to win. Does this become a fatal four-way? I'd love it to. But don't get your hopes up. That's all I'm going to say. We'll see the Hardys, whether that be tonight, Monday night, Tuesday night. We could see them after the match. We could see them on Raw. And who knows, we could see them on SmackDown. We'll have to wait and frickin' see. But I think the one guarantee from this match is SAWFT winning the match. With the... Oh, yep, shit, no, I need to stop. Next up, Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin, which still isn't a fucking street fight. How this match out a street fight? Oh, blood, you never know, honest to God. I mean, it has to be a goddamn street fight. This would be fucking awesome. I mean, the program, the build's kind of gone a bit... But that's just a bit like Dean Ambrose's career. He is, at this point, very stale. Very boring. I feel like he feels it as well, because he's not being allowed to be the person he wants to be. And that's what I just wish WWE would allow. Would allow superstars creative freedom. I didn't know where I was going with that, but they do it on NXT, and we've got some of the best characters ever have been built on NXT because they've been given that creative freedom to be and to become who they want to be. And if you let Dean Ambrose be the Dean Ambrose, he'd be so friggin' over it. It'd be unbelievable. What does Dean Ambrose need? Honestly, he needs, like his Shield brother, to be a heel. Hopefully that happens. Hopefully we can then buy back into Dean Ambrose. But since he dropped the title to AJ Styles, it's kind of been a bit... He won the IC title, and hopefully Baron Corbin wins it back at WrestleMania. Yay. My prediction is Baron Corbin, my big man, the lone wolf, is going to walk out of WrestleMania as a champ. I think this match will actually surprise a few. No, I don't. I don't know why I said that. I think it'll be average. If they had the street fight element, you've got a possible match of the night. But the fact it's not a street fight probably means it will be kind of meh, which will be okay. If Baron Corbin wins back the IC title, he needs to win it. He needs to hold it for a few months, until like at least SummerSlam. Go on a big run, drop the title, then get the world title. Not literally quickly, but basically then tradition into the WWE title picture and pick it up. That's what I want to see. We'll have to wait and see. Although I have a bad feeling Corbin's going to be drafted to Raw and it's going to cock everything up. I really, really do. I think Corbin will draft it to Raw. Strowman will come to SmackDown, which I don't mind. I'd love to see Strowman on SmackDown. I don't know why, but that's really getting me. So I'm starting to become a bit of a Braun Strowman fan. Braun Strowman, sorry. Is it Braun? Braun. I don't know how to say his name, but anyway, Strowman. I'm kind of excited for him coming to SmackDown. I'm kind of a big Strowman fan. Like, I'll probably get excited if he wins the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial. But anyway, Baron Corbin winning this match. Dean Ambrose got to reinvent himself. He loses the IC title, probably has a rematch, and then hopefully goes to that darker side. So that's that done. Moving on. John Cena, Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maryse. If the reaction at the Hall of Fame ceremony was anything to go by, the crowd want Miz and Maryse to win, which means he's going to win. John Cena and Nikki Bella are going to win. There's been a lot of rumours about what might happen after the match. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to spoil anything if anybody doesn't know. But I mean, it'll probably be a nice moment if it happens. If it don't, I don't know, whatever. It should be Miz and Maryse's match, but it won't be. I'm very sceptical on what this match is going to be. Could be a glorified squash. Cena and Nikki Bella are a safe bet to win. Could they pull a shock on us? Maybe. Nikki Bella said she's taking time off after WrestleMania. Cena's taking time off to do a movie. Why not let Miz and Maryse win? I don't know. But anyway, what an unbelievable feud this has been. Very, very enjoyable from the start. Probably the best built feud going into WrestleMania. One of the best built feuds going into WrestleMania. Should be a fun match. I think that's the best way to describe it. Should be a fun match. Let Cena and Miz dominate the in-ring work. Nikki Bella and Maryse just go ham on the outside. And we'll have ourselves a very, very good, solid WrestleMania match. The crowd will be hot for it. Should be a great match. And yeah, hopefully Miz and Maryse win, but I don't think so. John Cena, Nikki Bella, my prediction. Should be a great match. But probably should be a great match if you look at the story. But it will never live up to the story because of the stipulation. This is an example of a stipulation letting down a match, and that doesn't happen very often. A lack of stipulation often lets down the match, like Baron Corbin, Dean Ambrose. Some would argue AJ Styles, Shane McMahon. But yeah, kind of. Anyway, I don't know why I keep going. But that's my prediction. I'm trying to do this relatively quickly, going through it. You know, if you want to see my in-depth thoughts on the match in the build, then go watch a podcast. But otherwise, I just end up repeating myself. It just seems kind of pointless and kind of annoying for myself to just repeat myself like 100 times. But anyway, moving on to Chris Jericho. Break the walls down, break down the walls. Versus Kevin Owens. Canadians. Two Canadians going one-on-one. It's Canada versus Canada for the United States Championship. Canada. Or is it it was Canada. Canada. Canadian, isn't it? Canadian. It's not Canada. Why do I call it Canada? Anyway. Canada, obviously. But they're Canadian. Just move on. Fuck me. I don't even want to talk about this point. But yeah, it's for the United States Championship. Which is kind of ironic. But Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens. Who's going to win? This is a tough match. Tough match to call. Could go either way. A lot of people saying there could be interference from Balor, from Zayn, from Joe, Triple H. But I think the interferences will be left for Seth Rollins, Triple H. I think, and I know this is an unpopular opinion. Well, not an unpopular opinion, but it's not opinion that is popular in the... Shit. Everybody wants it to be a clean finish, but everybody knows it won't. So it is kind of a popular, unpopular opinion that it will be a unclean finish, but my opinion is an unpopular but popular opinion in that it will be a clean finish and Kevin Owens will win. Clean. Jericho goes off on a Fuji tube. That's a fucking YouTube. What the fuck? Can that band just not exist anymore? I want Y2J on my TV, and I don't think he's going to be back till probably next WrestleMania. So get the tissue because he's going to be very, very sad. What a run though! One of the best runs in Y2J's career. One of the most enjoyable runs on Y2J's career. A long, illustrious career. Future WWE Hall of Famer. Edge, even Edge. What was I talking about? Chris Jericho. I turned into Tony Chimmel there. Although I didn't do the right last. That was a funny moment, the Hall of Fame. Anyway, why do I keep referencing the Hall of Fame? It's done. It's over till next year. Just spray myself with something coming. Smell a little bit. Actually smelling good. I'm smelling real good. Anyway, so yeah, what a build. I did make a stupid comment on the podcast saying that I think this match will be match of the year. I mean, I am retarded. It could be. It probably won't be. There could be interference. I hope there's not. But yeah, for me, Kevin Owens wins the United States Championship, holds it for a relatively decent time until he's needed in the WWE title picture. And I personally think what they're heading for is a Triple H, Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens, basically control of Raw. The new kind of authority, kind of like Evolution, like the new Evolution. I think it'll be pretty good. And I'm kind of looking forward to it. I think that's pretty because I like Kevin Owens and I love Samoa Joe. Although we've kind of already done the authority, this would kind of be different because we wouldn't have the suited and booted Kane. We'd instead have the suited and booted Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe. And they are legitimately arse kickers. So we could have Owens win the, quite quickly, US. And then down the line, couple of months, Samoa Joe beats Brock Lesnar. Shit, I've spot prediction for later for the Universal Championship. Got there in the end. So yeah, that's what I kind of think is going to happen in this match. Could there be interference? Probably. Balor could. And the thing is, Balor would make more sense in this match than Seth Rollins Triple H match because Seth Rollins injured Finn Balor, for God's sake. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Like if Joe interferes in this match, he won't in the triple. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. It's so hard to bloody predict, which is good because I hate coming on here and be like, this is what's happening. It's easy to predict everything. I want it to be unpredictable. I want to watch it and be like, holy shit, didn't expect that to happen. And in this world, in the internet age, it's almost impossible. Don't read the dirt sheets. That's what I say. I don't do it. It's boring. It spoils the show. Just be excited or disappointed. Next up, Bayley, Charlotte. I'm not calling her Charlotte Flair. Banks, Sasha Banks even, versus Nia Jax. Fatal 4-way elimination chamber match. Elimination match for the Raw Women's Championship. Who goes first? I'm pretty confident we're exactly the same prediction on the podcast. Jax goes first, eliminated from Charlotte. But before you think, what the fuck? They're not going to just destroy her. They put her in the match at the last kind of minute, last kind of second thing. But she'll dominate, absolutely destroy everyone, and then she'll kind of get eliminated from them all kind of ganging up. Probably Bayley and Sasha will gang up, get her eliminated, she'll be out. We'll then have Charlotte be eliminated from Bayley and Sasha, and they'll still kind of be friends, and then they'll still kind of be friends, even as the match goes on. We'll see Bayley, Sasha, they'll tear down the house. Bayley will get the victory, and on Raw, Sasha Banks will turn on her friend Bayley, turn heel, destroy her, and we'll then get Bayley versus Sasha, heel Sasha, versus face Bayley in what could be the best women's feud that we've ever seen. Because on NXT, whoo, it was beautiful. So yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. We'll keep that pretty short. I don't change the prediction. Bayley to win. I could see them not doing the Bayley-Sasha turn on Raw and doing it on WrestleMania as well. I don't mind that. I just think they'll do it this way. I think they'll probably do it at WrestleMania, but I'm predicting they'll do it my way, which is kind of the most retarded logic I've ever used in my life. But hey, whatever way they do, I'll still get the fucking match right if they go this way. Either way, you see what I'm saying? Because both ways have Bayley winning. Unless they go for a complete curveball and it ends up being Bayley turning on Sasha. But I can't imagine Bayley as a face. I think that would fail miserably. She's one of the only people who I think is a better face than the heel. I always think people are better heels than face, although I know there's a lot of people who think the other way around. But Yeah. Anyway, moving on to the biggest, best match. Oh, God, I love winding you guys up. It's a shame that I'm not ever going to be able to wind you up with Shane McMahon, AJ Styles after this night. That none of us are going to be able to wind each other up about it. But Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles, we're talking about that right next. Most polarising match on the card. Some people love it, some people hate it. And at the end of the day, there's no kind of in-between, really, with this match. Well, there is, actually. Some people don't mind it. Could AJ Styles have done and been in the better match? Yes, probably. But he's not. We've got to accept what we've got. Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. They've sold the story to me. I'm very, very looking forward to the match. I've enjoyed the feud. AJ Styles needs to win. My prediction is AJ Styles. Shane McMahon jumps off something mad. Maybe the roller coaster. Who fucking knows? But yeah, I think it'll be a great match. Not necessarily a great match, but a good match. Shane ain't as bad in the ring as I think people think he is. I've always said that, but there you go. A lot of people think he's shit, and that's fine. Kurt Angle said the Hall of Fame. He's looking forward to the match. If Kurt Angle thinks so, I'm kind of glad that me and Kurt Angle agree. You know, it's kind of like a good guy to have in a corner. That said, there's a lot of people that disagree with, and that's probably not even what Kurt Angle is saying. I mean, for fact, it's just me trying to find somebody that I can be like, yeah, they agree with me, because it's tough, because not many people do. But yeah, I think it will surprise a lot of people. If people give it the chance, it will surprise them. If they don't, it won't. They'll shit on the match. You know, there'll be a good moment. They'll be like, yeah, that was good. But other than that, they'll shit on the match. I think it's a good match. And I think the fact that AJ Styles is in the ring with a McMahon is a very, very good thing for him and shows the company high on him. Shane McMahon's matches are always treated big, always treated like big things because his name's McMahon. So I don't think it's a waste of AJ Styles. Although I think he could have been done better. So kind of I'm contradicting myself. Who wins Shane McMahon? Who wins AJ Styles? If Shane McMahon wins, I'll be pissed. That's not to say I'll be pissed at the storyline. I'll just be pissed at the booking. So, yeah. No stipulation. How can he do it in a singles match? AJ Styles could carry a fucking toilet seat to a match that is respectable. He'll easily carry Shane McMahon to a very, very good match. So long as Shane doesn't do his potato punches, then can somebody teach that motherfucker how to fucking punch? Anyway, Shane O'Mac, AJ Styles is done. We are moving through very, very fast. We're on that roller coaster and we're like flying down the descent into WrestleMania. Yeah, that didn't really make sense, did it? What's the WrestleMania theme song? That's gone up my head. And I'm ready to go. There it is. Go, 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 go. I'm ready to go. Go, 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 go. Let's move on to Seth Rollins Triple H. For you, click on the video because my singing. Seth Rollins Triple H up there with Cena, Miz, Jericho, and Owens as the best booked stories. Probably as the best story. The fact Rollins got injured, whether it be legitimate or not legitimate, I honestly don't know, is kind of probably stopped it from being the best rivalry, but the story is probably the best. This is where I think we see Joe. This is where we probably see a United States Championship Kevin Owens. This is where we probably see, illogical, but we'll probably see it, Finn Balor and Sami Zayn. And that's why I honestly think at the next pay-per-view we'll get Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, Finn Balor versus Triple H, Samoa Joe, and Kevin Owens in a kind of like what we saw at Pay Bitch. That's fucking grim. Grim's done that to me, you twat. Payback. We saw a couple of years ago the Shield versus Evolution, and it was fucking awesome. In that kind of, I don't know what the fuck do you call them matches? Turmoil. That's it. When everyone's in the ring, I think we'll see that. Hopefully, and I wouldn't mind that. What an unbelievable thing. If we saw that, I think it would probably mean that we wouldn't get Brock Lesnar. Fuck's sake. Even though we should get Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar versus shit. Who else could we give it? Lesnar Strowman. Lesnar Strowman main event. That was a 6-man. Holy motherfucking shit. Buy me a ticket. I'm off to wherever it is. If it's even Payback, it's probably Extreme Rules. But I honestly have no idea what's a Raw branded pay-per-view and what's not. Let's actually have a look at that. That's kind of important. Who do I think will win this match? I think it... I'm concerned because I don't... Triple H follows kind of a logic of losing at WrestleMania, winning at WrestleMania, losing at WrestleMania, winning at WrestleMania, losing at WrestleMania. He lost last year. I really hope he wins and puts over the guy he created. Otherwise, it would be really, really dumb. But the fact that he's injured, Seth... fuck it. Rollins wins. although I'm not very confident. This could go anyway. This could be very, very awesome. We could see him do the whole Joe, Kevin Owens thing, and that all interferes. So we could see some DX maybe, the Shield reunion. Anything's possible in this match. It'd be a bit like Triple H Sting. There is talk about Seth Rollins' cold. I think he's recovering. I think he's going to be okay. Payback is Raw exclusive. And if they deleted Extreme Rules, then Backlash is SmackDown. Then it's Extreme Rules, which is Raw exclusive. Then it's Money in the Bank, which... What? Money... Oh, hang on. Hang on, is it... What the hell? Why is it SmackDown exclusive? That is ridiculous. Anyway, I'm fuming. I wanted two money. I was really looking forward to it. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, great story. Should be a great match. Could steal the show. Although Seth Rollins' injury might make it kind of poor, kind of poo-poo. Non-sanctioned means we're getting interferences. And it means that probably Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Balor, Zayn, stuff like that. Although Balor makes literally no sense. But it's WWE. Don't forget about logic, folks. Forget about logic. Seth Rollins wins. He slays the king. Slays the beast. Fuck. Getting ahead of myself. Let's move on to the Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. What a legend the Undertaker's been. I mean, he's a legend of the business. Love the guy. And this might be the last WrestleMania we see him. And if it is, it'll be a very, very sad night. Does he win or does Roman Reigns win? Does Roman Reigns turn heel? Now, there's a scenario I was watching somebody talk. I can't honestly remember. I've watched so many predictions and stuff. Somebody said, and I love this. I love this idea. Undertaker beats Roman Reigns. It's his last match. We all kind of realise it's the last match. He's kind of celebrating like it's his last match. Does the whole... you can't see my face, so that was pointless. Does the whole, he sticks his tongue out thing. The lights dim. Bang! Roman Reigns comes in, attacks, brutalises Undertaker, stands there smiling, laughing his fucking head off. Love that idea. Book it. That way, Undertaker wins his last match. Roman Reigns turns into the monster heel that he can be. Roman Reigns then becomes the biggest heel this company has ever seen and ever had in the whole entire life. He can then turn and become the big babyface Vince wants him to be in 2 years. Holy shit, that's awesome. What do I think's going to happen, though? Reigns wins. He doesn't turn heel. He shakes fucking Undertaker's hand. He shakes Undertaker's hand. Leaves the ring. Lets Undertaker soak up the thing. Reigns stays face. Undertaker leaves after losing his second match at WrestleMania. And I cry like a little baby bitch. I am getting overexcited for this match. I'm really excited. This build, another one I've really, really enjoyed. One of the most... I'm excited for this match kind of the most. Roman Reigns' matches at the moment really make me excited because I want to see him get beat. Turns heel. That's exactly what we should want to see. Love it. I will become a Roman Reigns fan one of these days. I can just fucking feel it. And I'm kind of hating myself already, even though I haven't become one yet. I did kind of nearly become a Roman Reigns fan 2015 TLC when he just beat up Triple H. That's the Roman Reigns I want to see, but then it all fucked up. Anyway. Yeah. People are trying to tell me, Cameron, calm down about the Undertaker Roman Reigns. You've got to say, Undertaker's like 50 odd years old. This is not going to be a great match. I know it's probably not going to be the greatest match, but the crowd will be hot for it. They'll be booing every fucking thing Roman Reigns does. And I will, in silence, be doing exactly the same thing. Hopefully Undertaker wins, but I reckon Roman Reigns will win and won't turn heel, and everyone will be fucking pissed off. The next match will then be... Oh, shit. Yeah, moving on. Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. Now... The fact that everyone will be pissed from Undertaker Roman Reigns will mean that Bray Wyatt Randy Orton will inevitably be that kind of meh match that I think it will be and will not live up to the hype. How do you make it live up to the hype? Have Bray fucking Wyatt smash Randy Orton with a clothesline from hell that JBL would be proud of. Bang. It needs to be high intensity, violent, fucking madness. I want them to be working stiff and I want it to be awesome. Bray Wyatt's my prediction, but I've got a real bad feeling Randy Orton's going to win, and I don't want that to happen. This is Bray Wyatt's WrestleMania year, his moment. He needs to win. He needs to retain the championship. If he doesn't, I'd fucking give up with WWE when it comes to Bray Wyatt, because it's just at this point a joke, and the guy should bloody leave and fucking go somewhere else, because he doesn't deserve this shit. Let's talk about Luke Harper realigning himself with Bray Wyatt. Let's talk about... Sister Abigail return. I just don't think that might actually happen, even though technically she's dead. I still think she might return as maybe Tamina Snuka. No, that's a ridiculous suggestion, Cameron. But what was I saying? Eric Rowan could also make a return. I heard he's been cleared. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. But I think the match will be kind of unless they allow it, as I've done another unless they allow it to be like bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, into the heart. You know, bang, bang, all of as you can see, I'm really in the WrestleMania mood. I'm so fucking excited. I'm staring at my Kevin Owens shirt, my Suplex City shirt. I'm so excited. Anyway, yeah, for me, what am I talking about again? Wyatt wins, although I think Randy Orton's going to win. My prediction is Bray Wyatt. It makes no sense. The match will probably be crap, but hopefully it's high intensity, like the feud would lead you to think it was. You know, Jesus Christ, Randy's just killed Sister Abigail. Bray, you kind of got to be angry, you kind of got to be stiff, you kind of got to be the guy that we all know you can be. It's a fact of, will Randy Orton be that guy? Randy Orton's style for me right now. He's a better heel than he is face. But don't put the championship on him, for God's sake, please don't. Don't put the championship on him, then have Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper at Backlash. Who doesn't want to see that? Yeah, I'm waiting. Everyone wants to see it. Moving on to the main event, the big one. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. As you guys know, I'm a big Lesnar fan. So, although I'm not a delusional Lesnar fan, I'm a big Lesnar fan, so I am looking forward to this match from that perspective. Although I understand why a lot of people aren't. I'm concerned about the length of the match. There's no chance it's going over 10 minutes. Anybody who tells you that there is a chance, it's fucking delusional. And I mean, honestly, I might be wrong and I might make a complete dick out of myself, but it's not. Goldberg can't go 10 minutes. This will be a 5-minute match. It really, really will be. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. And I hope the people that I just called fucking delusional are actually fucking true. Please don't take offence if you think that. It's just me. It's how I talk. But anyway. So yeah. I think it'll be 2 minutes. I've done that again, haven't I? I really am. I did that deliberately that time, to be fair. But yeah. Legacy versus Legacy. One winner, one loser. One legacy at WrestleMania dies. Lesnar gets beaten. All his accomplishments mean nothing. Because Goldberg had his number. It would ruin everything. Him breaking the streak. Him being dominant for the past couple of, 3, 4, 5 years. Ruin it all. Goldberg wins. Lesnar wins. The story makes sense. Lesnar hasn't really been tested in ages in WWE. Look like the other story. He got tested by Goldberg. He got beat because he went in too quick and Goldberg done him. But now, Jeff, no. Lesnar's biggest obstacle. The one time you think Lesnar isn't the beast, isn't this mad, unbelievable, unstoppable force that he is. The one guy that makes you question Brock Lesnar and his legitimacy. Brock Lesnar finally overcomes. It would be a perfect wrestling story. Goldberg hands up those boots. See you later, Goldberg. Done, dusted. Thank you very much. Lesnar walks out with a championship. Takes it to payback even. Hopefully then defends it Extreme Rules. Hopefully he does actually defend the title. That did used to piss me off. Just give him money, guys. Give him money. He's all about the money. Money, money, money. Must be funny. But yeah, Goldberg beats Brock Lesnar beats Goldberg in a 2-3 minute form. I'm going to push it to 5 minute. No, I'm not. Actually, this is what I'm going to say. The entrances will last longer than the match. I am 100% sure of that. And I will be sitting there with a stopwatch. But yeah, Lesnar will win. Because he's taking Goldberg to Suplex City. Bitch. See you later, Goldberg. You should have never have come back, bitch. Anyhow, that is it for WrestleMania 33 and my predictions. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let's go through everything with all my predictions very, very quickly and summing it up. Neville wins and retains the Cruiserweight Championship match. Strowman wins the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial Trophy in the Battle Royal last eliminating The Big Show. Naomi becomes the new WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, two-time champion, wins back her title in her home state, Florida. No, New Day the host, don't really care about that. Flo Rida's concert, couldn't give a flying fuck about it. Enzo Amore and Big Cass win the Triple Threat ladder match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Barry Corbin wins the Intercontinental Championship from Dean Ambrose. John Cena and Nikki Bella win the Mixed Tag Team match. Kevin Owens wins the United States Championship. Bayley retains her Raw Women's Championship. AJ Styles beats Shane McMahon. Seth Rollins beats Triple H in the non-sanctioned match. The Roman Reigns, not the Undertaker, Roman Reigns defeats the Undertaker in Undertaker's last match. And Randy Orton doesn't win the championship. Instead, Bray Wyatt retains. And finally, Brock Lesnar beats Goldberg. We are only a few hours away. The stadium is set. The seats are there. The set is there. The ring is set up. WrestleMania 33 is just hours away. Will it be Lesnar? Will it be Goldberg? Will it be Bray Wyatt's year to have his WrestleMania moment? Will we see a rising star come through in Braun Strowman or Baron Corbin and have their WrestleMania moment? All the questions that we've got, Finn Balor, Hardy Boys, some of them will be answered very, very soon. It's WrestleMania 33, and if you ain't excited, there's something damn wrong with you. It's just round the corner. The thrill ride of all thrill rides is about to start. Let's get on the roller coaster. As Lyle would say, fasten your seatbelts because it's going to be a ride full of ups and downs. It's WrestleMania 33 and it's live in only a few hours. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. VivaCam if you want to see me watch me throughout the show, and I'll be back for a review either after the show, probably not after the show, probably the next day when I wake up, which will probably be the next day. So yeah, look forward to that. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. If you're on the Mr. Viva Cam channel, you have got to the end of the video. I really love you. From the bottom of my heart. Make sure you subscribe to Mr. WWE Cam channel. Why wouldn't you? You'd be missing a trick. I appreciate it all. Add me on Snapchat, Cameron_MC. I'll touch on that as well. And I'll see you next time. It's WrestleMania 33. Let's get hyped. And if you ain't hyped, stay hyped. That didn't make sense. Yay.